course, you guys remember the horrible news that came out that Jeremy Renner, who apparently in the middle of a storm went out to try to help somebody who was stuck out in the snow and stranded in the storm and ended up having an accident. He got his chest crushed, legs crushed, all that kind of stuff. Of course, he sent out some social media messages from the hospital, looked pretty beat up. He looked like he did on the cover of the new season of Mayor of Kingstown. But you know what? And then some whispers start coming out. Oh, they're saying he's going to lose his leg. It's like, where's that coming from? Well, somebody they spoke to who was never even in the hospital said, well, hope he gets to keep his leg. Well, good news. Jeremy Renner is now posting on social media. He's now back at home. He's now back at home. He posted this on, you can bring up that page there, Jonathan, and scroll down a bit. He posted this on his account. He wrote in a post that was about the debut of Mayor of Kingstown, which I still have not watched. I wanted to watch it, but I felt bad watching it because Jeremy Renner was in the hospital. But at any rate, they posted about it, and Jeremy Renner followed up to it saying, outside of my brain fog in recovery, I was very excited to watch episode 201 with my family at home. So Hawkeye is on the mend, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I just like waking up, like in the midst of all the crappy news we've had lately, to hear about this to me makes my heart happy. Rob, you saw these back at home now. What are your thoughts?
Well, how can you not feel good about that? I mean, to be honest, the injuries he had were substantial, according to what was reported.
Well, and he didn't look great either when he posted his first picture.
I'm a big fan of his. We talked about his performance in The Town. I mean, I loved him in The Hurt Locker. I've been a fan. I love him as Hawkeye. Dude, I've got 3 hot toys of the man. And it's like, I feel terrible that somebody, who has brought joy to so many, he's the Avenger, the little Avenger that could.
He is.
He's got no superpowers. He just shoots arrows. And yet he's got maybe the most human soul of all of them. And I just, what happened to him was just tragic. But you know what? If he's home now, that means he really is on the mend. And he's out of ICU, and I love hearing this.
Christian, I mean, you weren't here when we were talking about all the stuff with Jeremy Renner, but he's back at home now. What are your thoughts?
That's great. I mean, even hearing you saying, who couldn't be, happy about this? Serves you right, Renner. You're a good guy. The guy was helping somebody out and had this freak accident, and you're 100% right. It's one of the things that happen today. You wake up and they're like, somebody died, this happened, somebody's in trouble, this, and you're like, God sakes, and then it's like, no, this. He's good. He's going to be
doing all right. He's watching stuff with his family. He's getting better, and it's a good story. And I wish him well, and I hope to see him kind of back and doing his thing whenever he can.
Aaron, I mean, look, we heard those rumors going around that now he might be losing his leg, and none of it was coming from the immediate family. None of it was coming from the doctors. I don't know how this stuff picks up traction, gets running, but anyway, now we're seeing he's at home. What do you think?
As everyone has already said, it is absolutely thrilling news. And I actually had the opposite reaction of you. I had not seen Mayor of Kingstown, so I started watching Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, good for you.
I love it.
Isn't it good?
It is so it is fantastic. Another big W for Taylor Sheridan, and of course a big W for Jeremy Renner. This is one of those things where if you're going to just go Hollywood about it and say, well, the silver lining is, this terrible tragedy, fortunately having a happy ending, is not only going to lift the hearts of many who were sad about his...
Don't say it, Rob. Please continue. I can already see the gears turning in Rob's head. Please continue.
Oh, but it's also going to get people like me who were intrigued about the show to go, oh yeah, we've been hearing a lot about Jeremy Renner. I want to, go and check out his show. It is fantastic. So I'm going to burn through that. But yeah, you do hear things like crushed chest, and I think we were all sort of holding our breath for the worst case scenario. So, good for him, and so happy that he's back with his family. Interestingly enough, one of his upcoming projects is called the Untitled OxyContin Project. So this is potentially going to give him a very interesting perspective, because I'm sure he's probably on a lot of pain meds right now.
Yeah. All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Jeremy Renner is now out of the hospital, back at home recovering. I'm sure everybody sends him their best well wishes and thoughts. Whatever you guys are feeling, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions cost? Most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, when the actual total is closer to $200. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, you need Rocket Money. When I started using Rocket Money, I couldn't believe how many things I was still paying for. Ann and I haven't lived in Burbank for almost 2 years, and I didn't realize I was still paying for a gym membership in Burbank for 2 years. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills, all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they've forgotten about, like that streaming service you bought to watch just one show on, or that free trial that you never even used, or like me, a gym membership in Burbank. Simply find the subscriptions you don't want and press cancel, and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. So stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Campea. That's rocketmoney.com/Campea.